Welcome to the Mod Squad, where we're just a group of friends talking about anything pop culture and bandbox related. I'm your host, Kevin. Joining me as always is Carrie
Yo,
and Felix.
So
So, what is up, guys? Let me ask you something. Let's start off a little different this week. What did you get in the mail? Did you get any mail call?
nobody likes me. Everybody hates
Nobody.
me. Guess I'll go eat
I,
worms.
we love you, man. We love you, man. We love you. How about you, Carrie? Did you get anything in the mail for a mail call?
I did. I got two signed Funkos. One of Prince Eric from Little Mermaid,
A little under the sea.
and don't start singing because then and then Nemo.
Nemo.
Yep.
Did he touch the butt?
That's all I got. What
All
about you?
I did. So one of the BAM artists, Bianca Thompson, put up that she was doing commissions for animals. And so I had my animal tater turned into crypto. She
That is
turned him into
cool.
crypto.
That's badass.
Yeah, I love it. It's a 9 by 12.
I
And I love
totally
it.
need to get Cujo in one of those things, man. That's pretty bad.
It's cool, man. We since we got this, we actually ordered a blue collar for him and a keychain. So we
He
already
would
have a
look
cape
just
for
like
him that
it.
he wore. Yeah,
That's
we already
pretty
had a
bad.
cape for him that he would wear on Halloween. So we're actually gonna have him look just like it.
Nice.
Pretty dope like that.
That's all I got from mail call. So moving on to the news. Have you heard that the Fast and the Furious franchise will end with the 11th film with Justin Lin directing?
About time they end that.
It's not going to happen. I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter, but James Gunn said Universal Pictures announces that they're going to stop printing money. This whole franchise is, it's money in the bank. They're not going to stop. They're going to probably end up doing a reboot down the line. They're going to do spin-offs. Probably, I've been hearing that they're going to do all the girls are going to go off and handle something somewhere else, kind of like a Hobbs and Shaw. I hear there's going to be a second Hobbs and Shaw. So they're going to keep doing more than 11. They might stop. Vin Diesel might stop at 11, but the name's gonna continue.
I can see like Netflix or Amazon picking up a TV series for it. That would be really cool.
Maybe
Even if it was from like Tokyo Drift to follow the fallings out from Tokyo Drift, which hardly gets any love from any of the Fast and the Furious fans. I like Tokyo Drift. To me, that was one of my favorites. It
Yeah, I
wasn't
enjoyed
my,
that one too.
it wasn't my favorite, but I enjoyed Tokyo Drift.
Justice for Han finally came, and then he's alive.
I know, right? Go
They say
figure.
he's gonna be in the next three, which I love this character. Him and Giselle, Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot.
Hmm.
Um, Justin Lin too. He directed. He's the one that kind of turned it into what it was. Because the first one was directed by, I don't even remember whose second one was a different director. Justin Lin came in with Tokyo Drift and kind of shook things up. Then he made the regular Fast and the Furious 4, which was kind of a more regular movie, but it's when it started ramping up and becoming what it is. He also made Fast 5, which really turned it. It like completely turned Fast and Furious into what it is today. Then I believe he did 6, and then 7. James Wan did it. Was one of my favorite directors of all time. Creator of Saw, The Conjuring interviews, so forth. And then 8 was Gary Gray, the guy that did Straight Outta Compton, and then now Justin Lin's back. But he's the one, like I said, he turned it into what it is, and they're saying he's gonna. I don't know if I probably. I think this is what they're saying. Don't quote me on it. He's gonna do the next 3. 9 that's on hold till next year. 10 and 11.
Oh, that's cool. I mean,
And Han is supposedly already signed on for those two movies too. So Han's not dead.
well, I know on 5 is where they kind of started losing me a little bit with some of the stuff that they were doing
Over the
with it.
top stuff, yeah.
Yeah, because one, the first Fast and the Furious, to me, when it first came out, street racing back then, street racing was probably more popular than it is now.
Dude, it's
At
been
least,
like 20 years. Think about that, man. Was
yeah,
it 2000, 2001 it came out?
it was a while back. I mean, back then all the rice burners were everywhere, man. People were putting those stupid little decals on their car and souping up like a freaking four cylinder car. Like I never personally got it. I'm a give me a freaking 8-cylinder hot rod Mustang GT all day long. But people were souping up these little rice burners, and it was real popular. And just to go to the movies and see that, and the action in it was really good. I mean, this is one of the movies that made Vin Diesel. I
It
mean,
is the movie that made him, yeah.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, well, I think what didn't he have Riddick before Fast and the Furious
I think
Yeah,
or
but
Pitch Black?
that came after, I believe. I'm not 100% though. But I am
Okay,
the movie
well,
guy, so I can be wrong.
yeah, I mean, okay, we'll just say Fast and Furious made Vin Diesel. Um, Look at all the people that came out of that movie, man. You had Michelle Rodriguez, who was a virtual unknown until this movie came out. You had
She
Vin
was
Diesel.
underage and lied that she was 18, I think,
Yeah.
or 19. But she even lied about being able to drive and everything just to get that part.
Oh wow! Actually, I didn't know that.
she fits that
Um,
part very well.
yeah, Paul Walker.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that
then
movie.
part two was fun. Like the first one was, I thought part two was fun with Tyrese
Ludicrous.
and Ludacris. It was in Miami. It was fun. All the colorful cars, and it just, I don't know. I thought it was fun. Tokyo Drift was a step back for me, but that's when Justin just started,
Dude, you're
ramping up.
hella choppy.
Yeah, you're a
What?
little choppy. Do we sound okay to you?
No, I only got it when Carrie started saying it, but I think it's gone now. Is it? Say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're good now.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I was saying. That's fine.
You were saying that number 2, it didn't really do it for you,
It did.
or Tokyo
One
Drift.
was,
Tokyo Drift.
number two was, like I was saying, it was a little bit, it was just fun. It was, you go to the movies for fun. It was fun. Tokyo Drift
Right,
was
number 2.
bad, but that's when Justin Lin started, taking it in the direction it's at now.
Yeah, I did like number 2 as well.
And to know
You
that
know,
he's going to close it off, I'm good. I know
right.
he's going to do a decent job.
Number 2.
But like you were saying,
Number 2 was
Wonder
awesome.
Woman came from that. There was
Mhm.
someone, and kind of that's when The Rock on part 5, when he kind of started like becoming what he is again right now. I mean, what
Right.
he is now. So it just, I see what you're saying, like the people that came from it. And now you got Helen Mirren wanting to be in it. Charlize Theron is in it. I mean, she's an award-winning actress. It's just,
Mhm.
it's become its own thing. And on the real, we've talked way too long about this.
Well, yeah, a lot of people love those franchises. I would
Go
like
ahead,
to collect the
man.
whole series.
You were getting to a point, and I cut you off.
No, I think who was?
Yeah, you started talking about part 1, part 2, part 3, and then I totally cut
No,
you
I
off.
was saying that number 2 to me, you were right. It was fun. It had Ludacris, it had Tyrese, it had who else was in number 2?
Oh, what's her name? The Hispanic chick with the mole. Oh my god, I can't believe I can
Oh
remember her
man,
name.
yeah. Oh
She was hot as fuck.
God, I can't. It's driving me nuts now. I can't think of her name.
Yeah, me too. That's fine.
I could see her face and body, but I
Her
can't think
body,
of her
yeah.
name.
I can see her body.
All right. Well, moving on. Netflix. Netflix is since they've done away with their free trials, they're going to have a period, which is not announced yet, for a free 48-hour free trial. Instead of you sign up and you get like a
Week.
30-day free trial. They're for everybody can have a 48-hour free trial of Netflix.
Is that going to be like once a year thing or just one time? I did hear that they were ending the free trials. Is this going to like start off that after the 48 hours free trials are done for the rest of forever, or is it going to be like a yearly thing? They give everybody free Netflix for 2 days.
Well, there's not much information out as of this filming. It says Netflix is no longer offering free trials, but it will make up to fans with a free streaming event. Netflix Chief Operating Officer Greg Peters revealed the streaming service will promote a 48-hour free streaming event in the near future. The company will test drive the event in India before possibly bringing the experience to other countries in the months to follow. So they haven't even announced when this will be, but people who don't have Netflix will have like a 48-hour window to like binge Cobra Kai and stuff like that. So moving on from the Netflix, we have some DC news. Jared Leto's Joker joins Zack Snyder's Justice League. It looks like Jared Leto will reprise his role as the Joker from the Justice League when it arrives in the HBO Max in 2021. I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm intrigued, dude. I'm like, I'm more than intrigued. I feel it was done dirty. Him and David Ayer, the director, they just got that movie and made it into a MTV type, all colorful and shit. But back to Jared Leto, he got screwed. A lot of his scenes were cut. His tone was, they just basically fucked him over. So even a glimpse of him, because he's in the universe, you forget with Joaquin Phoenix Joker that he's actually in the universe of the DC EU right now. He's the main Joker for that, and whatever they do for him or with him, I think it's just going to add to it. I'm more excited for this thing.
I liked his Joker. It was definitely a different take on the Joker. It was more gangster Joker than anything else. But I am really curious to see how he interacts with the Justice League in this movie, because I liked it, but at the same time, it was just different. It was a little too different. Carrie, how'd you feel about the Joker?
It's okay.
Joker.
It's okay.
Just okay?
Yeah.
That's a good, thank you for expanding on that.
You're welcome.
So this is the portion of the show where we answer questions from the members. Remember, if we answer a question live on camera, you get put into a bucket for a full free art upgrade.
Not
Carrie,
only a regular bucket, but a Red Vines bucket.
A Red Vines bucket. Not Twizzlers, Red Vines.
Twizzlers don't even have a bucket. They only have a bag.
Sorry. That's why.
Carrie, what comes in a full free art upgrade, Carrie?
The full art upgrade includes the regular print and the out of 500 print, and it comes with the regular pen along with the 250 and out of 99.
Awesome. So the question this week comes from Mr. Lakin Spencer. He says, they said no more cereal boxes, which I am assuming he is referring to the live event from the last live from Bandbox. What are our opinions on the cereal box? Personally, I like the cereal boxes. I like the Spaceballs one we did, which was the first cereal box. I liked all of the ones that came in this month's boxes. I'm not going to mention them right now because that would be a little bit of spoilers, but I enjoyed all of them. The Agatha Crispies, I'm mentioning that because we did the unboxing last week. The Agatha Christie's to me was really, really cool. Um, a lot of people didn't seem to get the one in the geek box. It was in the movie, people. It was in the movie more than once. It is an actual prop. I love stuff like that. Back I love stuff that is made for a movie that is maybe in the background. It may not be featured right in your face, but I love something that you could put on the shelf and it be a conversation starter. That is something I like. Does anybody else have an opinion on the cereal
Yeah,
boxes?
they did the Spaceball one, and that one was out of the park. Everybody, everybody liked it. I seen another YouTuber got it signed by Princess Vespa. Forget her real name from Spaceballs,
Daphne
and
Zuniga. Daphne
yeah,
Zuniga would be her.
that's her. Yeah, I see why. They came out with one. It was a hit. Hey, let's do it again in all the boxes. That only makes sense. It doesn't mean you're going to hit a home run. You might strike out, but hey, it was something that was proven to work. So why not do it again? I get that. I also get, why it was a strikeout. I guess maybe not putting them in all the box. I'm not going to be negative. Yeah, so that's why I believe they went with it.
How about you, Carrie? What did you think of the cereal boxes? Your personal opinion.
My personal opinion, I freaking love the Spaceball ones they did back then, and I really like the horror one. Now, if I was a fan, I think of the video game one and the one in the geek box, then maybe I would have liked those a little bit, more than I did. They were okay for me. I really like the horror one though.
Yeah, I think the horror one went over the most, but in my opinion, I liked all three.
Yeah, see,
Come
like
on.
I'm gonna put them up in my movie display, props and stuff. So I mean, they fit in perfect with my collection. I just really like the horror one the best.
All right, guys. Well, I do believe that does it for this episode of the Mod Squad. So for Carrie and Felix, I'm Kevin saying go Rays and keep on bamming, bammers.
Stay golden.
And they'll go chasing waterfalls.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.